So we're going to be heading out in just a couple days finally, and I wanted to do a breakfast on this before we left. I'm starting to anticipate what I need to do to clean this thing. I thought about taking it and rinsing it all off using the shower on the outside of the camper. You know, I cleaned it regularly, but there's a lot of little grease dust everywhere. And, you know, you don't probably want to get that in your carry bag and stuff like that. So I'm trying to figure out a way to deal with that. Also, probably should have a good cleaning spray to get some of the grease off. And I thought I bought some, but I don't know what to do with it. But I have this paintbrush I had left over, a new paintbrush that I had left over from when I had to fix the trim that was bad in the camper. There might be something better, but I just thought keeping one of these things with the grill to dust off all the loose particles before you put it away. I'm not sure if that's the best idea yet, but I'm giving it a shot. I'll show you what I mean. See, like what you see way down there? They were everywhere. They were in here. So I could just sweep this out. You can't really get in there very good. I mean, you don't want to be too crazy about it. You'd be cleaning this thing for hours every single time. And it was only a couple $100 for the whole thing. And as it gets old, you'd only replace one piece of it at a time. You know, it's not like, I don't know. At some point you have to weigh, you know, what is practical and what is just too time consuming to, you know. But you can see how this is working pretty good to clean some of the dust off. So those little, not dust, but those old burn particles there. So that might be something to consider. See some in here. Let's get all that crap out of there. Because like I say, when you put this in the bag, all these particles are going to get in your bag. So I don't know, I'll probably reach in there with a cloth, clean it some too. Obviously there's some here that you get the idea. I'll figure it out, but prepared to have some kind of cleaning method and, you know, the stuff you need to clean it if you take this thing with you camping, so that you have everything you need. So I know I bought some cleaning spray. I gotta figure out what I do with it. Alrighty, we got some eggs, got some bacon, and let's get some grits. So now my disclaimer, I don't know what I'm doing. So if I can do this, anybody can. Yeah, believe it or not, I don't think I've ever fixed bacon in my life. Should be pretty easy. Let me get this lighted and see what happens. Probably not necessary because I'm cooking bacon, but I wiped a little more olive oil on the thing here just to get it ready, I guess. Another thing I learned with this burner, of course you got your medium, high, low, but you can also control how high the high is or how low the low is by opening and shutting the damper here. So I still got a little bit of research to do on exactly how you should do this, but for now I've got this all the way open to get it hot. So, all right. I guess I'm going to do this about the same temp as I did the tuna the other day, and it's starting to smoke. So let's go ahead and throw the bacon on, see what happens. Hard to do this with one hand. Oh. She said do it all, so I'm going to do it all.
There's a lot of fat on that.
A little more? Or?
No. No, okay. Put the other one. You don't want them to burn. You can always flip them again if you want to.
And I put cheese in them. And then I put them in a container so they'll mold.
You wanted to come over. Come out. Come right in and out. You went that way.
Alright, I'll come clean this up later. Let me turn my gas off. I did try, I got a see what else you have to do with this, because I redid this. Took this off, redid this, and there's still gas coming out of this, just a little bit. And do not forget that grease catch, because hot grease doesn't feel good when you're not expecting it on the top of your hand. Well, there's my very first extremely greasy breakfast.
You made. Oh.
That I made. I think this literally is like the first time I've ever made breakfast, ever.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.